This is the story of how I got my samoyed puppy, Mira. It all started when I first discovered the breed. Since I was a child, I had always wanted a dog, so when I discovered samoyeds, I immediately fell in love. Samoyeds are definitely one of the most beautiful dog breeds I've ever seen, and so I started researching what they were like. This only led me to fall in love further. I knew that if I was to ever get a dog, samoyeds would be it. Now, my family and I have always been cat people. I currently have 3 cats, so getting a new puppy would definitely be something new. I did a lot of research and even made a book of info I thought I would need to remember in order to have a happy puppy. After a while of collecting info on both samoyeds as well as just general dog stuff, I finally felt that I was informed enough on what to do. So I went to ask my parents. It took a bit of convincing, but soon my dream came true. There were samoyed puppies for sale in my state, and we were going to get one. It took quite a bit of preparation with dog toys and car seat covers, as well as cleaning the house. Then, on March 29th, 2019, we were off on a 4-hour drive to get my new puppy. I had to pick her from 2 other girl puppies. One had her ears all the way up, another had 1 ear up and 1 ear down, and then the other had both down. And I chose the one with 1 ear up and 1 ear down, Mira. On the car ride back, she was the best puppy. After just a bit of getting used to the car, she settled down and laid in my lap. She was extremely good for her first car ride ever. She didn't get car sick and only peed in the car once. I was prepared though, with towels and pee pads, so it was fine. She even managed to drink out of her bowl even without us stopping the car. But we did stop a couple times to let her out as well. Finally, we were home, and she was everything that I had ever wanted in a puppy. We played tug of war, and she was absolutely adorable and also was extremely friendly as well. She adjusted to our house quickly and was able to eat on the first day back. Then, after a couple days, things finally started to hit. Puppies don't sleep for long periods of time before wanting to play again, and this happens throughout the night as well. Beforehand, I knew that I wasn't going to get a lot of sleep, but the extent was what I didn't expect. I was extremely stressed out by a couple things as well, one being training her. I knew how to train her, but I felt really lost and I didn't have any idea of how I could better the situation. For example, potty training. Another thing was her tear stains. They were red marks under her eyes from her tears. They can be natural, but hers were heavy and I was worried that she might have them forever or that there was something wrong. But slowly things started to improve, and I managed to get her to understand the concept of peeing outside, and I taught her some tricks as well. Her tear stains were slowly fading, and of course it was still challenging to deal with an extremely energetic puppy, but it was nothing compared to the first few days. And as she matured, things got better. It just took time. Since her puppy days, we've been on a road trip together. She is always good in the car and is the best dog I could ask for. She's also extremely friendly and willing to make friends with any animal she meets. Of course, she's still learning, but she's just a year old and will continue to mature for a while longer. If I could go back in time and give myself advice, I would just want to let myself know that everything works out and I shouldn't panic. Puppies are definitely a challenge, but they will learn. All you have to do is make sure that they're healthy and loved. Mira is the best dog and is extremely cute and photogenic even after her puppy days. I'm very lucky to have her, and I'm really excited to make more memories with her in the future.
What you doing? You say hi to Miyako? You say hi to Miyako? You silly girl. It's okay.